Welcome back to Ocarina of Oh shit. So, in the last part we became an adult. In this part we're going to be heading to the first temple as an adult. In this case, the Forest Temple. We have returned to our hometown of Kokiri Village and it has been overrun by monsters. All of them incredibly easy to kill, but we're the only people with swords, because we stole their weapon. Way to go.
What, no one has a blacksmith in this town? I mean...
Well, it's all a part of growing up.
You wear leggings and, you know...
You know, you get desperate as you get into your older age.
You stupid sons of bitches in your 1 rupee chest.
All the Kokiri are hanging out in their houses, because monsters are too dumb to go through doors. Doorways that don't have doors.
Yes!
They're not raptors, they can't open doors.
But there are doors. They're holes.
Well, Plant can't do it.
I guess it's because the monsters that they have are just rooted to the ground. That they can't really move much. I mean, the Dekus maybe, but they still hide.
Or the Wolfos, or Ganondorf himself.
But they're like up there.
The Octorok could spit into one of them.
Yeah, but you have to go to the Octorok. You still have to do the job for it.
It's like right next to the house. Like, as soon as you step out of the house, hey, what a good morning. What a sound.
I want that.
I want it. I want it. That was a frustration swing, wasn't it?
Well, it's more that I can press B to get out of first person, but then you automatically just swing the sword. Can I snipe from up here?
I really want to see Vince McElf as an adult now. He's gotta be around here somewhere.
Well, see, this is another thing. Here's a magic leaf that lets you fly over the enemies.
Which is all the way at the end of the area.
Which are easily avoidable. You know, you can still easily just skip them.
Why can't the enemies utilize these leaves?
I think the Kokiri are just lame. They just don't want to fight.
Ah.
Okay, see, there's one.
He still missed.
Nice Sonic reaction to that rock. They're just, ah. Ah.
So the only reason this thing exists at all, 25 rupees.
It took an hour to get there. That would have been so appropriate for you to get hit by a rock at that moment.
Like, yeah, once you're on the ground.
There's 45 more minutes to the video.
Many things can happen. Really? You could have done it on the ground.
Hey, it's got a laser on it.
Who put the silencer on this thing?
I don't think I talked about it, but in the original version of Ocarina of Time, the hookshot just had a laser dot, and it wasn't very good for, well, it might also do with the controller, but it wasn't so easy to be accurate with it. Having an actual laser line that you can see makes accuracy much easier to obtain in Ocarina of Time 3D.
In the 64 version, I can't even remember, but did you actually use the C buttons for directional, or was it... What did you use to actually aim? No, wait, you had to lock into position and stand still and then move to the main joystick, isn't that right?
Yeah. The C buttons were used for items.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I played Nintendo 64. Oh, there he is!
My shorts keep falling down, goddammit!
Screw you, Austin, you're fired! No.
I've never had a job, motherfucker!
Okay, but you can step on them. You don't have to... Okay.
No chance... Oh, you didn't know the song. I ain't finish it! No chance that... Oh, god damn it!
I forgot how to play.
No chance that's what you got! No chance that's what you got!
I said I was gonna play, I didn't say you can join.
It didn't fix my pants problem.
I don't need to know sorry, I just need to listen to the forest. Well, that was easy.
That really the kid. That's all it takes.
Okay, here's my question, though. Okay, besides your goofy walk, if you're blocking a thing that nobody has any interest in going to, what's the point?
Also, why does it take me playing a song to trust me, but you notice I have a fairy here and you can't trust me?
Well, all the other Kokiris are like, what do you have a fairy? You're not one of us.
Racist.
Growth spurt.
Jealous.
We don't grow up. I noticed, poop head.
You don't grow up, you just throw up. I feel better now.
Well, maybe he would have believed us if we had the old potato with us, but now that we have the ocarina, there's no point.
Not as delicious.
Attack me. Thank you.
And maybe that's why Wolfos don't attack. Apparently they're stuck in holes in the earth.
You have to uncover.
You have to put seeds in the ground and they grow into Wolfos.
Oh, joy.
25 rupees. Like,
Fuck
you know what?
everything.
Screw this.
That's the weirdest reaction I've ever... Ah, great money. Damn it.
Well, my wallet's full, in case you didn't notice, and I filled it in the last 10 minutes.
I know you filled it, but you didn't have to blow yourself up. I imagine somebody doing that in real life.
So this is the one time Navi stopping you is actually a good thing. There are moblins here, and if they notice you, like you walk right into their pathway, they will charge at you with their spears and knock you all the way back. And once they're charging at you, they're basically invincible. Luckily, they're one of the few enemies that are incredibly vulnerable to the hook shot.
Ow, my butt.
And also your sword as long as they don't see you.
So this is when the hookshot was completely overpowered.
The one time.
Oh shit.
Don't have that far of a range. Also, they're kind of dumb.
So are you, apparently. I was just like, I missed. Oh well, keep walking.
Tried to distract him with the laser first.
Laser show. Do, 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 do.
Oh, whoa.
Wait, I'm gonna do it? Okay.
Aha, you thought you would shit. I hear walking. That's not the proper reaction to walking.
You're walking. Ah! Don't turn around. Okay.
Turn around.
Moblin.
Bleh.
And that was a headshot.
See, you didn't turn around, bitch.
You're tired listening to the sound of your tears, motherfucker. This maze is all mine.
Actually, it's his. He is not susceptible to the hookshot, and if he is, he's too far away anyway. So the secret of this, hang off to one side, he'll drop his hammer and he'll send out a shockwave blast. But as long as you're in one position, he'll kind of stick to that direction, like that side of the walkway, and then you can move to the other side, progress, and attack him. He trips people up when they first come, because I think people expect that he's kind of homing in on you. He's not, you're basically kiting his attacks.
How could anyone understand how to play this at the age of 8?
Common sense.
Well, I don't think I ever got here at age 8, so...
Common sense at age 8, yeah, that makes sense.
I played this game when I was 8-ish.
So did I didn't get here, is my point.
You probably ran into the wall over and over again.
No, I beat the game, you asshole.
No, that's in the Let's Play, Travis.
Oh yeah, right.
You guys doubt my skills.
At 8, yes, I do. I like you're almost slightly offended. How dare you judge my 8-year-old self?
You are not playing that, Sheik.
It'd be funny if it shows just a shot of Link looking at his ocarina, then looking back at her and just smacking with the ocarina and taking the harp. This is so much cooler.
You didn't even touch the fucking harp there.
Well, you're not blowing it.
But if he steals the harp, we're back in Skyward Sword territory. Yeah, you want that?
That'd be hilarious. Especially with that blank expression.
We've learned the Minweta Forest that allows me to teleport back to that little panel on the ground. Every temple will have one of these, and they're very good for shortcuts getting around Hyrule. This is new to me.
Whoa, I'm a grown-up now. Link...
Just want to do that. How is that too far away, seriously? There we go.
Bop!
First temple.
As an adult.
As an adult.
It's funny if you try to walk through the door, they're made for kids still, so you can't fit through. It's just like,
Well, this is in the Kokiri Forest. You think it would be?
Look, they do grow out of the earth.
Attack me!
Senpai! Senpai!
How come these ones go senpai and the ones in the hole didn't?
They knew better.
Because they were twins.
You can use a hookshot to get up vines, which is cool. The hookshot attaches to anything that you don't normally climb, except for usually ladders. And it can also attach to anything wooden, which will be of benefit right here. Aside from the Skulltula. You do not want to latch onto that, because then I'm going to fall and break my leg.
It'd be funny if he actually shot the Skulltula and he just actually threw you into the Skulltula.
Need to be a little bit closer. We can use a hookshot to latch onto chests.
Yeah, this is overpowered as shit.
Yeah, in this chest we get the first small key. Now, the adult temples are different from Kid Link's temples. As a kid, you basically just go through them, just not necessarily many obstacles. But as an adult, fuck that Skulltula, this is why I love the hookshot. We now have to actually find keys in order to get through the dungeon, including the big key, which we use to get to the boss. So, you can imagine as a kid, having that sudden change-up was a little confusing, but players of A Link to the Past, which this is most connected to, at least as far as those mechanics, will feel right at home. But this is the main gimmick of the Forest Temple. We needed that elevator, and yes, there's an elevator in this, in order to get down to the boss. But those ghosts have stolen those 4 flames, so we need to go get those back in order to get to it.
Was it a backflip in frustration? Damn it!
There's also a Skulltula here, and he's right there. Ah, thank you, Navi.
I'm just imagining Yoshi's 8-year-old self being like, I can deduce how to fix this, and I'm just like, yay, Legos!
I don't want you.
I wouldn't use the word deduce, but yeah, pretty much.
Really, yes.
First mini-boss. Couple of Stalfos.
And one liar called Yoshi.
Fuck you. You know, I don't even care if you believe me or not. I was great, okay?
Was?
That guy's just like, are you gonna attack me?
Just likes dancing.
This fight's basically just sword and shield against sword and shield. If you get right up in their face and just constantly stab, eventually you'll get them, but I don't know what that was.
I like how even as adult Link, you're rather tiny compared to these people.
Yeah. You're not too tall. Whoa!
He died so hard he flew through the wall.
I'll go back to my glitchy people.
I killed them all.
Lonely in hell. I like the idea that if you're as an adult, you go through here and the chests are actually like normal size. For a kid, they seem huge, but for you, they seem small. And the keys were called small keys, but for the kid, it's called large keys.
Which is probably why there aren't keys as a kid.
It's too hard to do. I don't want it.
Well, I've already got 2 keys and I haven't opened a door yet. I'm still not going to. Because we've got another time block, I could just play the Song of Time, get rid of that, and do something else.
So this whole place has keys, so you don't use a single one. Yep, effective temple.
In due time, Travis.
In a different time, those blocks never existed. What?
No, I just moved it through the ground. Ah.
Thanks for telling about that, Navi. Thank you.
There you
Wow.
go, Travis.
Thank you, right in the dick. What's up with this music?
Yeah, this is one of my favorite things about the Forest Temple is the music, which was so bizarre the first time I heard it. I'm actually kind of disappointed that kind of vocal sound you hear in the soundtrack. I used to think that was samples of Link's voice actor. It's actually a very commonly used African chant sample. Apparently, it's commonly used, but...
I feel like it's a kid, like a 6-year-old kid, trying to play a recorder of the Super Mario Brothers Capture the Star Invincible tone.
I think that would make it better, though.
Don't do that.
I would probably like that Mario version that had that version.
He was coming right for me.
Surprise, I'm a bad head.
Those guys are called Bubbles. They're in several Zelda games.
Why do they have such a cute name? It doesn't make it...
In other games, they're called Jinxes, because when they hit you, they prevent you from using your weapons. It isn't the case in this one. I don't know why. They do jinx you in Majora's Mask, so...
See these giant demons? We call them puppy butts.
They're giant butts.
But they're adorable.
You could probably call the ones in Dark Souls puppy butts.
I guess that'd make it a little bit easier. That's what I honestly just call the badonka demons. It's puppy butt. Flaming puppy butt.
Well, unfortunately, I've killed all of them in my run of Dark Souls, so...
Oh.
That didn't work.
Unfortunately, I'm a murderer, so whatever.
You're just gonna have to live with that. I guess not, because you'd probably be dead. You know, murder.
On the Skulltula. I'm a dumbass here. I didn't realize, like, I just told you guys, you can hook shot onto chests, and there's a chest right there. I thought what I needed to do would be to eventually get to that little balcony, which we do get to a little bit later in the temple, and then drop down to it to get the Skulltula. You'll see how I get around that.
I like the logic's like, I know, I'll backflip into a well.
Well, you've never played this game, Travis.
It's true.
Don't question my logic.
But it is what you would do.
Yeah. Yeah, why are you getting on me? That's something you would do.
What, in just normal life or in this game?
I don't know, can you backflip?
On a trampoline, I probably could. Into a well.
I'm pretty sure that's a super death.
Super death.
I think that's the band name.
You know, people always get hurt after jumping on trampolines for some reason.
Yep.
Okay, now imagine you jumped badly off the trampoline and into a well with no water.
Why is there no water in it?
Because the empty well, we never said it had water in it.
I guess that's true.
Like, play the Song of Storms.
Why is there a hive of bees down here? Ant-Man, save me! Ants can't swim, Billy. My name's Travis.
He has his ant phone ready on the desk, waiting for it to ring.
But he can't find it, because it's too small.
And when he shrinks down to find it, it's like a mile away.
Hey, buddy. Fuck!
Ants, damn it!
Wow, he actually turned into a catchphrase. Ants, damn it!
This is why Navi sucks. There are arrows painted on the floor, and that's it.
Link! Wall! Wall!
Say it with me now. Wall.
No.
Wall!
Jesus, Link.
Yeah, this is possible. Like,
We backflipped into a well!
There are some things from the 2D Zeldas that didn't translate so well to 3D. My lack of foresight being one of them. There, now I can push it all the way.
But it's fixed in Majora's Mask.
Yes. Probably.
this music almost annoys me a little bit because like you're getting it wrong and it's being all really tedious, and you're just Again, moments like this just make me feel like half of Legend of Zelda's 3D's like songs are like things where they started making a song and they got one track created of some sound and they're just like, we don't have time to make the rest of this, just put that one part.
Hey, Koji Kondo can do anything.
It's Koji Kondo, man.
For all we know, this is actually a Mario song, but it just works.
Again, it's 6-year-olds playing recorders of
but slowed down and reverbed and some other dumb bullshit that makes it sound like this.
And played 3 keys out of key. It's Navi behind you with a recorder. Like my music link?
The block is just staring at me.
Reminds me of the time I was helping my brother move, and he had one of these moving trailer things, and there was just this woman that was smiling at me the whole time. And I was driving like 12 hours, and I just started kind of hating her after a while. Because I had to be forced eye contact with this lady. It's just like, I hope you enjoy this ride. I know you can't feel your legs or nothing. Moving. I'm like, fuck.
I was just gonna say how the block reminds me of like a chameleon, but you know, that's good too.
It reminds me of a moving lady. Don't question me.
Oh, this is good for my stomach.
I imagine back then it was probably a pretty amazing feat to make a thing like that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool back then. I remember it's like, oh man, this is only 1999?
As you said to yourself being 8 years old.
What Navi was talking about. A giant hand.
What? Oh.
Hey, remember those guys, the Wall Masters?
Yep.
I wasn't 8 in 1999.
I was.
Oh, you were young? Oh, okay.
That ghost just moved out of its portrait.
Goes.
I suddenly hate paintings, and I want to shoot them. But I don't have anything to shoot them with. And no, the hookshot doesn't count, so we'll need to fix that. So apparently Stalfos can fly.
What the hell was that? That would have been so hilarious. It was like, bah, and falls on a cliff.
Well, that just made it even stupider because it came out of the hole of nothing and then it just falls.
And the music starts.
And now 2 more. If you look down that hole, you'll notice it was the same room where we fought the first 2 Stalfos.
I think this is just too early in a generation to have characters showing up make any sense. So them just like teleporting out of the floor, it's just like, alright, I can believe that.
You'll notice the other Stalfos is still hanging out on the ground. If I don't kill this guy fast enough, he'll revive. Usually jump attacks he'll block, but if you're fast enough, you can get them in. And jump attacks do twice as much damage as a usual strike. So always worth trying to get in.
I really think a sword would be really useless against a skeleton. Haha, I cut your rib.
My other favorite weapon in any Zelda game, the bow.
Well, Travis, this is a magic sword that kills evil, so...
So you're judging that all skeletons are evil?
Well, they came at me first,
What about Skeleton Man?
Hey, look, I ain't saying nothing about Skeleton Man.
He's better than Ant-Man.
Well, yes, anything's better than Ant-Man. I mean, come on. There's gonna be that one Ant-Man fan on YouTube. He's the best superhero ever!
If we get a dislike, we know where it's coming from.
For once.
Yep. It's Ant-Man slamming down on his mouse going like, I can do this as an ant.
Shit, Paul Rudd watches our stuff and I didn't know.
Wouldn't that be the most ridiculous thing ever? Paul Rudd just happens to have passion about a channel that gets 2,000 to 3,000 views per video. I don't know, I just really like watching these LPs. If you are really watching Paul Rudd, you're an amazing actor.
I hope Ant-Man works.
God damn it!
I mean, it won't, but I mean...
You don't know that. I mean, I'll laugh my ass off if it does better than Avengers 2.
That'd be hilarious.
So we did that in order to release the actual ghost. And then we shoot her. If I Z-target her, she'll usually stay in her invisible, invulnerable state.
Whatever happened to Ghost Man?
Who?
A non-real superhero I'm making up. Why isn't there a Ghost Man?
I was gonna say, you mean Space Ghost?
Well, yeah, there's him. Which is the most ridiculous name ever. What does he do?
Well, he died in space, I think.
Or is he space that's dead?
Look, we just have to wait for the Ant-Man Space Ghost crossover and it'll be awesome, okay?
That'd be such a good movie. Where nothing happened. Hey, man, can you hand me a Cheeto 2 hours later? Here you go, into the movie.
Why did you just get big for that?
I wanted to impress you.
I actually remember fighting the ghost while Z-targeting, and I'm just like, why do they keep attacking and disappearing?
They don't like being looked at.
I was young.
Well, yeah.
So I wasn't a super genius yet, Travis.
Yet.
I hate modern art.
That was like just a single swing. It's just more like a damn it.
I was about to say, did the ghost die?
Well, obviously.
Again?
Did the ghost alive itself? He would have. And that's funny if he accidentally lit the torch himself. He's like, shit.
I think all the ghosts, if I recall, they all have names and they're all female.
Yep. They're named Joelle, Beth, Amy, and Meg. I think this one is Beth. And their names are a literary reference to four. I think the book is called Four Women. Or Four Sisters.
Little Women?
Maybe Little Women. It's about women.
Okay, cool.
And they're pretty tiny, about the size of ants.
Enough with the damn ants!
You've been sprayed, Travis.
Look, if the movie does okay, I'll watch it.
I'm just waiting for the reviews. They're just like, yeah, the plot was really great, but what does Ant-Man do?
He shrinks.
For some reason, it looked like you were sliding up the stairs face first, upside down. Link!
I already fucking know, Navi.
For the love of God, turn off that soundtrack.
So green bubbles are exactly the same as blue bubbles, except they don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Why even bother? So you'll notice I'm out of keys, but there was still a lock in that door. So I need to go back. And there's also this eye switch. Only arrows work on those. And there is nothing of use in there anyway. What I actually needed to do was come back to the twisted hallway and hit the eye switch in front of that, which will straighten out the hallway. And now, since this is the angle that I entered the room from, the room will basically be flipped. So I can also get that chest down there. As well as get to a different area. Boss key. Made him look extra evil in this.
The boss better look like not evil at all to even it out. It is puppy butt, isn't it?
Well, he has a horse.
Puppy butt the horse. I'd love just to hear the racing on that. Ah, coming up the left is puppy butt.
Spoilers, Travis, is Ant-Man horse.
No, Ant-Man's on the horse. You can't see him though.
He's basically a tick.
Hey, the tick is different.
And he can't shrink, so I don't understand.
And he has respect.
Exactly.
I do not want to fall. I don't want to come all the way around here just for this sculptula right here.
Kind of hoping the movie go, remember when you made Ultron? Who? I didn't realize when you were in a walking, just kind of normal walk with adult Link, it looks like he's kind of doing a military march.
And now a floor master.
I think he cut the floor master in the bathroom there. Wait, really?
Yeah, attacking them with the hookshot actually sends you at them.
Even the floor master was kind of surprised.
Alright, now he's dead. Now he's got babies.
Oh god.
Knowing thing about them, if you don't kill them, each one of them will grow up to an adult floor master. And then you need to do the whole thing all over again.
When one hand loves another hand very much.
They explode into 3.
I'm not gonna deny that because I'm not sure.
What?
You know, starfish and all.
They're hands, Travis.
They're sea hands.
They're demon hands that hang out on the ceiling.
Oh shit. Starfish are demon hands?
I know I've said give me a hand, but that's why my relatives don't call me anymore.
Okay, apparently we're having 3 different conversations here.
I wouldn't have any other way.
I love the sound they make. It sounds so pitiful.
Why am I green? This is where we stir our blood. For Lord Puppy Butt.
So that ice switch, you actually don't need to hit it directly. You'll notice I basically missed. But as long as the fire touches the ice and it melts, it still counts. So I could have also used Din's fire and it would have worked. Which was a trick I learned from Fairy Fortune's blind run. She did that basically on accident and still worked. Why am I anything?
Why did you look like you're like 10 feet tall in that moment?
I like XTC.
Man, you're giant now. You might be giant. Hi, bro.
Well, it's been over 30 years. Maybe one day we'll find out.
Ant-Man's coming out in July.
Enough about fucking Ant-Man.
I'll stomp on this shit.
So here's the balcony above that skull shell I was talking about. You notice Navi's flashing green. That's a signal for me to do something that I actually haven't done yet, which would have made getting up here even easier. So I'm going to try to do this in a way I'm not supposed to. I'm going to try to do it from an angle that is sort of impossible.
You can do it.
It's got a forgiving hitbox. I just need to get it right.
Or just drop a bomb on him. I like the idea. It's like, I just have to get a particular angle, drops a bomb.
Well, you notice it didn't work, so... Point still stands. Don't Z-target, or else I completely fuck it up. Yes!
I'm pretty sure you just contributed to the speedrun community.
By doing the hard way.
The one that took 5 minutes to get one.
You never know, it'd probably save time somewhere else.
Yeah, that's a whole 2 milliseconds, you know.
So this room has a falling ceiling.
Hang on, I gotta save that spider.
Man, speedruns are overrated. I need to do a slow run. This 3-hour game took 32 hours.
Fuck you, wall!
So I'm trying to use the hookshot, but it actually won't go into first person for me. The camera's basically locked.
I like the camera just pulls back with kind of a "Don't you forget about me."
Now I'm safe right here. There's 2 squares of an opening.
Look, burn, burn, or squish. Who designed this room?
Professionals, Travis.
I want a floor to squish my floor.
So we get a different puzzle for this one. This one's Amy. She actually has a block pushing puzzle. This middle blue one, you just push it out of the way. It's completely pointless. It's just an obstacle. We only need these other 4. As long as you do it right.
And time limit, just because.
Yeah. Well, if it takes too long, then you gotta do it all over again.
Yeah, the blocks just flip over.
The blocks reset themselves somehow. I got the panning back there to match it up with.
Yeah.
That looks nothing like me!
I think I saw her eyes turn red. Maybe that's what she really was thinking.
Yes, I know to speak, Ghost.
I like the occasional sword flip that Link does.
That's just being cocky. Look at the spin, yeah. That's not Alfonso, but still.
Can handle a man with a lean so steep.
Groose isn't Vice.
No, I was thinking more like actually like Alfonso. What's your name? Amy, no!
Oh, yeah!
He starts screaming to the heavens while spinning. Ah!
Why did I even bother? Wow, that's even more satisfying than the hookshot.
Wow, you shot it into another dimension.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
The final ghost, Meg, is actually hanging out in this room. Once you kill her sisters, she'll return to where the elevator was.
I thought gonna say, once you kill her sister, she's a little pissed off.
Once you kill her already dead sisters.
Well, she does look kind of sad, but she's also invincible for whatever reason.
She's a ghost? Alright, I guess I'll just do a spin attack now.
Oh yeah, I remember, this is the lamest fight.
Yep, it's really stupid. She splits into 4, but the real one spins around, so you always know which one it is.
Damn me and my showmanship.
I think she spins around even more blatantly and sort of flamboyantly than the N64 one.
Yeah, I remember it was like a slower twirl.
More of a subtle cue unless it's fucking me!
You know, this time I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like, I'm just gonna just stab you right now. But now I'll just spin.
That's really the only downside to this fight, is you might possibly Z-target the wrong one. Possibly. And that was kind of cool.
Down.
Okay. There you go, Yoshi.
I was hoping he would say that while he was up top, though.
Your will be done.
And it just didn't move.
So this room I don't understand. We move the whole room.
No.
It's easier than that, thankfully. Trick to this. Just push the walls, and then it'll open up another room with a switch, activate the switch, which will open up a gate. Then when we push the walls, another room will be opened, and so on and so forth.
'Cause you know, Forest Temple.
You know, trees.
Trees have carnival games.
Forest.
There is a gold Skulltula down here. Want to make sure I get it.
So what's moving here? This is very trippy.
It's the walls, not so much the room itself.
Please help me! Never mind.
Yeah, okay.
I release you from your mortal coil. Link shows such disrespect by kicking open those chests.
Remember, at this point, for some reason, my audio input was flipped. So I was looking for the Skulltula on the other side of the room.
I can imagine it's a little frustrating when you don't find that one because you have it trapped behind a wall. I'm missing all but one. Oh, it's on the Forest Temple inside of this one tiny room.
But that's it, at least.
This music's gonna drive me insane. Oh good, thank God you're here.
It's got some interesting paintings they put in this version.
But this wall...
Look, it also looks like you're just sliding against the ground.
Maybe I am. These paintings don't really correlate to anything in the game. They're just their own thing.
Enjoy the music while you can, Travis.
Oh, thank God.
It's boss time. Maybe. Or the world's lamest art gallery.
Wow, this painting looks just like this painting.
Oh god, it's both. I could never leave.
It's Ganondorf.
I hope you're not feeling too hoarse.
Leaves.
The art exhibit's over. Pay me my $5.
Sorry about the exhibit. We ran out of face. Welcome back to Ocarina of Time 3D.
What is this dollar you speak of?
What is a ghost?
I don't know. But I know he is a ghost. This is Phantom Ganon. He's basically just a mimic of the actual Ganon. His fight is pretty easy. So there's going to be 2 of him flying around. Remember, my inputs are flipped, so this makes it harder than it would actually be. But the real one will come out of the painting, like you'll actually be able to hear him. If you have your audio correct, you can actually hear the sound of his horse. The real one will have the actual audio correlate to him. What you want to do is shoot an arrow at him and progressively damage him from there.
And why is your audio backwards?
I have no idea, because the inputs were correct, just for whatever reason it was flipped.
That's weird. I'm Ganondorf or something. No.
At least he's having fun.
I'm Ganon.
He says as he goes back in.
I feel like it feels like you're pointing out the arrow at him and he just turns around, does 180. Nope. I'm not getting shot in the ass today.
At this point, I finally figured it out.
Come on, I wasn't even through the painting yet.
Now he ditches his horse. I can't shoot arrows at him. But what I can do is a classic tennis with the boss.
He's not very good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The magic attack will only stun him. I actually need to go in and attack him afterwards. But as always, there is a trick to this.
You just pour milk all over his belly.
Just throw milk at him.
It's actually kind of a good thing I decided to do this, because I was halfway on health.
You just pour just milk all over the ground. Look, this attracts ants, okay?
But no, I can use the bottle to send the projectiles back.
Wasn't that something they added in Twilight Princess as well?
Yes, it was. The reason it's so useful is because the bottle actually has a longer swing, like a longer window to send it back than your sword.
This is the silliest fight ever.
It's great.
Well, you know, Malin's holy milk does wonders.
And there we go.
I like how oddly creepy that fight is.
God, I hate when villains do that. Like, I can kill you now, but I'm not.
Freaking Naraku.
Like, just go! What are you waiting for?
That stupid Naraku Inuyasha puppet shit. We just killed another one!
It's like, aha, I'm gonna let you squirm. This is my idea of torture. No, it's not. That's you being lazy.
That's like when the villain walks out of the room before watching the good guy die. It's like, really? At this point?
Already at our second row of hearts, too.
I like the idea, you've only fought my phantom. You're screwed either way. Anyway, I'm gonna increase your health now. Just to make it a little more fair.
And here's a gateway back outside. You didn't want to walk too much. You already did a lot.
Oh great, you're back.
So who actually was the Sage of the Forest? It was Saria. I'm sorry about this.
Damn it.
Ha! No, I don't.
No, wait.
No, stop.
Get out.
You caused this. This is your mess. Get out.
The forest was fine. The ghosts were protecting us.
She looks extra weird in this version.
She's got the adult head, but still the kid body. And I'm blinded with a solar flare. It's fine. Whack! With the face. Ow.
Here, take this green frisbee.
I hope you're hungry.
Frisbee. I can't see.
Girls just want to have fun.
But I'll never say anything new to you ever again.
I'll always be your friend, and people on Tumblr will make this out of proportion completely. Oh, hello, Daddy. It'd be funny if it has the old man's face and the little thing just like, ah, welcome back.
Get in close. Ha.
Did this
Okay, you already landed, Link.
Did he break his tailbone?
I like how he kept screaming after he landed, though.
Is he still landing? He's gritted out with this expression. He's still screaming as he stands up. Ah!
As he walks forward.
Yeah!
Hey, have you on? Have you on? Have you seen your friends?
Navi just flies his mouth. Just ah!
The Kokiri never grew up. They still like poop jokes. And guess what? You didn't get shot out of the Deku tree.
What did the poop say to the other poop?
That's it. That's what they said. No, that's what it said when they came out.
You're really giving birth to a Highland. It's quite painful.
So anyway, your mom died.
Sorry.
Sorry, that wasn't a punchline, but still, it was funny.
I know you're waiting for the joke at the end of that. There is none.
I guess the joke is you were twice unplanned. So yeah, the reason we grew up and the other Kokiri didn't is because we're not a Kokiri. Go figure. You will never have a home.
You belong nowhere. And I'm a baby now. I feel motion stirring inside.
I'm too beautiful to care.
Hey, pay attention. I'm totally focused. Punch.
He doesn't say anything new now.
Cut it in half. Just oh, right, of course it's dead.
Well, stop the regeneration.
But since we clear out the forest temple, now there are no more monsters in Kokiri Forest.
And still everyone acts like you don't belong, which is true now. And now you have it confirmed. What are you doing here? Well, man. It's terrific. Let's go home. You just crawl into bed and just fall asleep, but it's such a tiny bed.
I was hoping he's so heavy now that the ladder just breaks.
You climb to bed, it breaks in half, so you try to sit in your chair, it also breaks in half. You look in the mirror, it shatters. Come on!
Okay, something clearly came out of that jar.
A bird? Like a bunch of feathers.
Crack.
Sorry, that was your mother's remains.
That's how I nap, by the way.
So you're right, I actually did just crawl into bed.
That's how you sleep, just standing completely straight.
Well, that's our house. It's nothing new.
House breaks.
You backflip out of the house explodes.
No, that's how you do it, kid.
You might be wondering why I moved over here and gathered all these rocks. Shut up. Shut up, nerds. You might be wondering how I teleported over here, too. Fuck Kokiri Forest.
Fuck home.
Well, it's not really home. It's just like, hey, by the way, your mother died. I have no mother because I'm a tree.
Well, it's the only home we know.
Sounds like a personal problem. You've turned into a real dick, tree sprout.
At least I don't say thou anymore.
I say duh, like a baby. It's the Ganondorf. But tries to sound all wise and say, like, it's the Ganondorf. Just sounds like Homestar Runner, really.
Just stay over there.
Yeah, you stay over there. By the way, your mother's dead. Sorry.
Damn it, I was gonna say that.
Yoshi, is your timing just off today?
Look, you guys wanted to record. It's almost 1 in the morning. I'm one man, I think.
An Ant-Man.
Shut the fuck up. Don't you dare compare me to that garbage.
The garbage of the galaxy.
Send all your dislikes to Yoshi at Tumblr.
What are you talking about? Ant-Man's great. Says Paul Rudd at tumblr.com.
Anyway, in the next part, we're going to unlock a new ability, which will open up some interesting things we can do for pretty much the rest of the LP, as well as the other general collection. We've got a hook shot, and we've got a bow and arrow. There's plenty available for us to do right now.
You can fire the hook shot like an arrow, which really, there's no point. You have a laser on it.
Well, you can fire the arrow like a hook shot.
Just throw it.
Yeah, and it flies like a boomerang off a cliff.
As in it falls off the cliff.
Yep.
And we lose it.
It'll come back soon. Maybe it'll bring lunch. I guess you don't need the Ocarina anymore. Saria is no longer your friend. Oh, you're a sage now? I guess we're not friends anymore. Wait, no.
That's a good point. We no longer have the fairy Ocarina. Once we got the Ocarina of Time, we basically just chucked it.
Offset cliff.
We boiled it, mashed it, stuck it in a stew.
It's not a real potato.
It isn't? What? I'm confused because it makes. What's a fake potato? She actually got a fake potato and fashioned it into a fake ocarina.
No, it's a real Ocarina. It was a fake potato.
What? So basically, I found a potato on here, but I found this potato and made it into an ocarina. But it's actually not a potato; it's just an ocarina. What?
You can see why I didn't keep in touch, right?
That's why there are only 2 cutscenes.
Also, I was half dead.
My expression gave that away.